Self-preservation books are valuable companions if you're a passionate freak who loves to explore. This video suggests a few guides that will give you clear instructions on using common survival tools, working through uncharted territory, and surviving the wild. The best survival books provide crucial information on how to prevent harm or death, whether one is dealing with natural disasters like tornadoes or landslides, a vast wilderness, wildlife, the seas, or other uncharted terrains. Typically, they teach advanced techniques and strategies used by military men and offer practical survival advice from experts. Because emergencies can arise in everyday life, it is essential to familiarize yourself with some fundamental survival techniques, some of which will be briefly highlighted later in this video. Moreover, lacking the skills to use vital kits effectively could put you in danger. The books in this video are among the best self-preservation books that will improve your survival kit and could save your life. Let's explore them. Number 7. SAS Survival Guide, John Lofty Weissman. The SAS Survival Guide is a best-selling and remarkably dependable manual written by a former special service survival expert. It is a comprehensive resource for all survival situations, from outdoor camping to wilderness expeditions. The manual provides tried-and-true survival tips that can be used in any climate anywhere, including on land or at sea. There is something you can learn from John Weissman's vast experience, whether you rely on conventional navigational tools or cutting-edge GPS. Topics covered include creating tools and weapons, providing first aid, engaging in hand-to-hand combat, enduring hostile environments in any situation imaginable. Moreover, you learn how to set up camp, gather and prepare food, read the weather, stay warm, administer first aid, and endure without supplies. Recent revisions of the book cover modern survival themes like urban survival and terrorism. Who we clapping for? Honey, we clapping for you. Predictably, the SAS Survival Guide is not the only book on the list written by a former security personnel. We'll later present the Ultimate Survival Manual, another insightful book on the list written by a former pro. Number 6. The Ultimate Survival Manual by Rich Johnson. Rich Johnson has served as a demolition officer and a paratrooper in the U.S. Special Forces. His background suggests that he has some experience overcoming crises. He lists 333 fundamental skills in the Ultimate Survival Manual that can help you endure the worst that nature or life could bring your way. You can find all the information you need in this book, whether you're lost and need to find your way through a strange landscape or cross a swift-moving river. This book will be your go-to manual for approaching armed assaults, tornadoes and floods, and assaults by wild animals.
I know it's scary.
As a plus, it includes pictures and well-illustrated diagrams for clarification. Number 5. How to Stay Alive in the Woods by Bradford Anyer. Anyer's How to Stay Alive in the Woods is a must-have for any outdoor enthusiast. It is a timeless survival guide published in 1956 that offers practical advice that will make starvation in the wilderness virtually impossible. The world's edible plants are illustrated with high-resolution photos. Despite its archaic language, the content is still current, sound, and relevant. It is a practical and legible manual that will teach you to successfully hunt down game without using complex weapons, build a basic shelter, and send out distress signals when you need rescue. Number 4. Special Forces Survival Manual by Chris McNabb. This guide combines tips from some of the world's top military personnel. It contains tried-and-true survival techniques from the Navy SEALs, Green Berets, French Foreign Legion, Delta Force, and other top-trained military units on how to survive in the wilderness. The Special Forces Survival Guide covers various survival techniques, including building a shelter in the open, navigating without a compass, creating tools and weapons, starting a fire, and sending distress signals. These tried-and-true survival techniques will help you get through some of the most treacherous terrains and remain alive in dire life or death circumstances. Number 3. The Survival Handbook by Colin Towle. Countless people claim that if you could own just one survival book, it should be the Survival Handbook by Colin Towle. It is a thorough and modern survival guide that discusses how to survive in various environments, seasons, and places around the world. Moreover, beginners will enjoy its simple coverage of the fundamentals. The manual is filled with good advice, from building a shelter and lighting a fire to creating a survival checklist and finding food and water in the wilderness. It also includes information on first aid and navigating the wild until you can be located. The manual is filled with good advice, from building a shelter and lighting a fire to creating a survival checklist and finding food and water in the wilderness. Sounds like one of those stories in the Bible. The book also includes information on first aid and navigating the jungle until you can be located. Subscribe to this channel to gain some of the most peculiar insights. Number 2. 98.6 Degrees. The Art of Keeping Your Ass Alive by Cody London. To spread his message, Cody London takes an unusual path. He offers some arguable advice in 98.6 Degrees. The Art of Keeping Your Ass Alive. His main assertion is rooted in the rational idea that as long as you can maintain a body temperature of 98.6 degrees, you have a chance of survival. According to Cody, maintaining your body's core temperature at its ideal level is more crucial than even food or water. The author examines how to keep your body temperature stable for survival, whether in the desert or in a blizzard. The book is written with wit and humor and includes drawings by a skilled cartoonist, which makes for an even more exciting read. It is one of the most well-known survival guides in recent memory. Number 1. Your Survival, Dr. Bob Arnott and Mark Cohen. This survival guide by Dr. Bob Arnott and Mark Cohen is written in a manner that is easy to understand. Written for the home, it clearly describes what should be done in advance, during, and after a disaster. This survival kit contains a 90-minute video with in-depth interviews with emergency experts, a food stock checklist, crucial emergency SOS contacts, and more. It is a valuable resource for protecting the home against pandemics, gang attacks, landslides, earthquakes, or any other situation you may encounter. Moreover, you'll discover the 10 things you'll need to face any domestic crisis. If you are interested in learning more survival tips, check out our video on survival guide tips you should know in 5 minutes. Thanks for watching.